Welcome everybody to our second episode. We have a third video coming. The third video is we were gonna do it today, but we're gonna end up doing it tomorrow. And the only reason is because it's a bigger video. I know Cole's a little down about it, but don't worry. It's all like you guys know. Everything on Rewind the Times and No Leftovers is about horror stuff, and Colson's getting a lot of horror stuff, and I'm gonna show. He's got NECA figures. He's got some John Carver stuff. Colson's got an awesome collection coming, and we want to show that tomorrow. Just because we're gonna open up the NECA figures and set them up and everything, because Colson has them set up, and I'm gonna be on the other side of the camera. I'm gonna be actually the one holding the camera, so Colson's gonna be the only person in this video, because he's gonna show you his collection while I record. So welcome to Rewind the Times and
No Leftovers.
Okay, so this is the second video. Today, this movie we're going to talk about is awesome. But
Seven I Like in Common.
Yes, but before we talk about this, we're actually going to show you a shirt that we got a long time ago. Sorry about the noise, guys. We're coming straight from my basement. And you're hearing the dryer. We're in the mix of fixing the house up. So the room that me and Colston are in right now, this is going to be our room.
Like we have like a background that looks like a little like the little bumps that are at the top. It's like gonna be like our stations.
Yep, we're gonna get a love seat down here.
And Dad might like order something that says no leftovers or something.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do something. So basically we're downstairs. We're downstairs in my basement, of the house I bought in September with my girlfriend and my best friend Crystal. This downstairs is it's redone, so it's like not your typical basement. Like they turned it into like kind of a room. So basically, down here, what we're gonna do is, it's gonna be me and Colston. It's gonna be our like our studio when we do horror stuff. When we talk about horror, and in the background, you're gonna see horror pictures, horror toys. We're gonna hang up some stuff all around here. We're also gonna get 2 couches down here and maybe a TV. And the couches, the chairs. So me and Colston can sit in, and maybe if you guys like it, we're gonna watch some horror movies and talk about it as we're watching it. Kind of like Mystery Science Theater, which is really cool. Because me and Colston like to talk about things as we're watching the movie. You know, I mean we're quiet for the most of the time, but you know we chat and stuff like this. Because Colston's really good with remembering names.
If we ever do that, like we bring a couch down here.
I want to do chairs. We'll have like a bowl of popcorn.
Chairs and record us watching a movie. So we'll probably do it every Sunday and call it Spooky Scary Sunday.
Well, he likes that name. I like that name. I'll go with that name. That name's fine. Well, not every Sunday, but we'll figure out what days we'll do it. You know what I mean?
Spooky Scary
Yeah, we can't do it. We can't. We'll do it.
Spooky Scary Movie Night.
Yeah, or something like that. We'll figure a name out. It will be on the channel, and we'll put the name in parentheses. It's because the channel's still gonna say No Leftovers or Rewind the Times, but the name of the video will be like Spooky Sunday Sit Down or something, or
like Spooky Scary Movie Night.
Yeah, something like that. And we'll sit down and we'll watch a horror movie together, like we do now, but except you'll get to see us watch it and talk about it like we normally do. So
it's just gonna be a really long video.
Well, it's gonna have to be because the movie's like an hour and 30 minutes long. But people like the long videos. People like long videos. You watch long videos, right? I watch long videos.
I watch like this WWE person. He like makes his own thing. Instead of WWE, he means WSC, and he made like a pay-per-view. He cuts out paper and says like WWE. He made like a 3-hour video of playing with wrestling toys, like acting like it's a pay-per-view.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. And people watch them.
And one day I'll probably have a YouTube channel called Colson's Imagination Federation, and probably like
he likes that
do something because I have like a real ring now.
Yeah. Colston. So Colston likes horror movies and wrestling. And WWE. He loves that.
Something about this video.
So this video, but before we talk about this video, Colston, stand up. This is a shirt that we got a long time ago. It is the John Carver burnt mask face.
With the blood on.
Oh, I love that, man. We got this actually a while ago when Thanksgiving came out, and we just forgot about it.
John Carver he was coming out with shirts like
yeah, he was coming out. So we got that one, but we got the show, and Colston was like,
horror icon, and then just snap your fingers.
He became a horror icon, and who's the latest horror icon that just came out? Art Eyes. And
I feel like there's a new one too.
I can't. Yeah, we won't talk about it right now. Dude, that's gonna be awesome. What's it called? Yeah, what's it called? It's called Clown in the Cornfield. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh yeah, Dad just showed me a new horror movie. It's actually coming out. It's called Hell of Summer.
Yeah, dude, and the killer, it
has like a devil mask.
Yeah, yep, and it's Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things, the one who plays Mikey. He directed the movie. He actually directed the movie, and he stars in it. And it's about they go to camp,
Is he like a teenager?
No. Believe it or not.
Oh, he looks like a
he's
teenager.
in his well, no. He's actually. I think he might be late teen, but I'm pretty sure he's in his 20s. Because Stranger Things is, even though they were portraying younger kids, they were actually older than they are. It's sort of like Coastal won't remember this, but when I was young,
translating to like young.
well, no. That's not what I mean. I mean like actors that are older that play young. Like I grew up on Saved by the Bell, and like Zach Morris.
Like
no, hold on. Like Zach Morris and Mario Lopez, they were playing high school kids, but they were actually in like their 20s. Like so, it's something like that. Like Finn Wolfhard is actually, I think he might be 21. In what's the name of the movie again?
What? The new one?
Yeah, Hell of Summer.
Yeah, Hell of Summer.
Hell of Summer. It's a slasher, which we love. That's our favorite. That's our favorite genre. Our favorite horror movies are slasher, and it's a Guess Who Done It. But and he's also directs the movie and he stars in it, and it looks really good. So you guys check that out.
There's so many new movies that are coming out, and like a new one, Clown in a Cornfield.
That's gonna look awesome. Friendo, that's gonna look awesome. Dude.
He keeps thinking it says Frito, but it's Friendo.
Yeah, it keeps. Well, it does look like Frito, but it's Friendo.
Frito.
Yeah,
you mean Friendo?
Yeah, but the way they say it, it looks like.
Hey,
Frito.
look, it's Friendo.
I know it is.
Are you a friend of
Friendo? Yeah, well,
I know one.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. We're gonna see that as soon as it comes out, which I think it comes out next month, April.
Yeah.
No, March. No,
April,
May 9th. Yes, we're gonna definitely see that.
Using
Hell of Summer's coming out.
Like copying
in a couple of weeks.
Face.
Well, it's not. I don't know. It's not called. That's not called.
But he uses a chainsaw.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
Chainsaw's like a really.
Yeah, but that doesn't
like,
mean nothing.
weapon.
Just because he uses a chainsaw doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Because if everyone uses a butcher knife, that's like saying everyone's copying.
I'm just gonna kill you like food and just chop you up.
It looks funny, but today we're talking about This Is Awesome. So Colston, like I said, Colston likes wrestling and he loves horror. And what do you watch today?
And horror.
And they
mixed together. Dark Match, which is pretty much like a wrestling horror movie.
Yes, man. So anyone that watches wrestling, a dark match. I don't know if Colson even knows what this is. So he's gonna learn something new. Our dark match is a match that they don't show on TV. They actually do the match before TV comes on. So dark matches are actually real. They don't really kill people, but dark match is a wrestling match. So let's say I take you to a wrestling show. Let's say we go to Raw or SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Yeah. So SmackDown's about 2 hours, or in Raw I think it's like 2.5, 3 hours. We actually go an hour before the show, and we will see one or two matches.
Oh, yeah, I know the pay-per-view is called before they come on. The main event.
Yeah,
it's called that. Because when I went to Raw, it's like a mini pay-per-view. There's two matches, and there's like two mini matches.
That's a show. But I'm talking about.
It's not on TV. They don't put it on TV.
Okay, but yeah, well, that's another thing. But dark matches for a long time. God, since wrestling's really started, our dark match is a match that they don't show on TV, and it's only shown for the crowd. And this was like the perfect name for this movie because it was a horror movie. It's very dark and grungy. It's about a wrestling.
And someone that a lot of people knows in this movie.
Yeah. So hold on. So basically, what the premise of this movie is SCW. Is that what it's called? SCW.
Yeah.
It sounds like AEW.
Because Chris Jericho's in this movie. Instead of saying AEW, he changed it to SCW.
So basically, Lean Joe Green. Him and Chris Jericho, I forgot what was the character that Chris Jericho played. Do you remember? The preacher, the prophet, the prophet.
No, I just started in my head and I just like
I can't. If you remember, just say I can't remember. But they had a match in early 1980s, and Lean Joe Green was supposed to Lean Joe. Name's like it's a rhyming name. Was supposed to lose. And instead,
if you don't know his name, just say Stephen Hawk.
Well, I'm not gonna say Stephen Hawk because that's actor's name.
GTA 5 Stephen Hawk.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna say that because that's not who he's playing in the movie. He's playing Mean Joe or something.
Mean Joe.
Yeah.
Or something.
I'm just gonna say Joe. So he's playing this character named Joe, and he's supposed to lose, and Chris Jericho's character is supposed to win, but instead they reversed it, and Joe won. And Chris Jericho lost, and it sent his life down a really dark path because he was supposed to win that day, and he took it personal. So he basically started his own federation where he starts killing people and sacrificing them because he wants to bring this Dark Lord, this demon alive. and every time, and they have these certain matches, and every time,
Earth match.
yeah, like an earth match, a windmill match, a water match. I mean, these are some really weird matches. So basically,
Wind match.
yeah, wind match. I said wind match. No, I said wind match. So basically, what it is SEW is a promotion, and the guy that promotes it, he played in Final Destination 2. He's the one that's doing drugs and in the beginning of the movie. And if you guys seen Final Destination 2, oh yeah, well, but if you've seen Final Destination 2, you know who I'm talking about. He's a very famous character. He's the second guy they show. He's the one that's driving the Ferrari or something, and he's like snorting cocaine and everything. So basically, he promotes SEW, and he gets this phone call from Chris Jericho, but he doesn't know it's Chris Jericho, but it's Chris Jericho's company, and he's like, oh, why don't you come and bring your wrestlers over to my show? I'll give you $50,000 and to put on a show. But the guy doesn't know the show that he's putting on is these guys are gonna die each one of these matches. And these wrestlers are fighting other wrestlers they don't know yet because they're gonna sacrifice them to kill them. Each wrestler that dies, they die in a certain match, and they light a candle so they can bring up the Dark Lord. So they have this party, and they're like doing drugs
Which wrestlers actually do? Like real wrestlers, like WWE, like Brock Lesnar, The Rock, they actually like do that. Like,
do what?
Like with the like party and like cocaine.
Well, no, they don't. No, they don't do cocaine, cocaine. No.
Well, you said something.
No,
like
I said they party and stuff. Like they party. I love you, son. No, what I said the coolest thing is because wrestlers, they travel from town to town. They party and they have like a beer after the show. No, they don't do drugs. If they do drugs, I don't know about that. But they do. But basically what you see in this movie is, yes, wrestlers they travel in a group and they go town to town and they drink beer. I mean, they because they're always together. They travel together. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a football team where 52 players go on a bus together and travel. They don't. Randy Orton will travel with Batista, or John Cena will travel with Ric Flair. Like they just travel, and they go to a hotel and because every night they're having wrestling shows. So they're in different towns and they drink beer. It's kind of like. The movie's kind of like what they do in real life.
But wrestlers also try not to eat before they wrestle.
Well, I assume not. But anyways, so these wrestlers from SEW, they go to where all the other wrestlers are, and Chris Jericho's company drugs them. He puts like these, he's getting them all drugged up. He's branding them. He's putting like this devil brand on them because he's getting them all ready to sacrifice them so he can bring the Dark Lord up. And these wrestlers from the SEW don't know they're gonna die. They just think it's they just think they're wrestling another federation. So one by one, there's the win match.
Well, it's like the beginning. It's like this like little circle in the middle.
It's like a fan, and it's in the ring.
But they're tag. So it's like pretty much a tag team, and the other team I don't know, but like the other team is
we don't know who they are.
Thick and thin.
Yeah.
Thick and thin.
Thick and thin is from SEW. Thick and thin is from SEW.
And they're just fighting each other, and this guy gets something like cut through his throat. Yeah. And the other wrestlers that are waiting for their match, they can't watch TV, so they don't know what's going on.
Good point, Colson. Great. Hey, awesome. Hey, Colson always pay attention. Great job, right, man. Great job. So the other wrestlers, while they're waiting for their matches, they're downstairs in the basement, and they have to stay down there locked up. And someone's watching them like a gun and everything. Like because they don't want anyone to know what's going on. And one by one, someone will come down with a headset and say, "Okay, your match is next." And they don't know what's going on. They're getting suspicious and they're getting nervous because they're noticing that the people that are coming down there are telling them, "Hey, it's your match." They have like guns on them and stuff. Like, why do you have guns? Like, why would you have to have guns for wrestlers? Like, most of them are big guys, and the girls, like, they're all built. So why would you have to have that? But that's to hide them from what's going on. So one by one, these wrestlers are weird matches. The other one is the water match. And Kate the Great, she's actually supposed to win the match vs. Misbehave, but she doesn't. And Kate the Great who is she in this movie?
She's pretty much like...
No, she's Chris Jericho.
She's Chris Jericho's daughter.
She's Chris Jericho's daughter, and she's... So Chris Jericho had a daughter, and I think that's how... This is what I think. They don't say this, but this is what I think. I think Chris Jericho found... Where the SEW wrestlers were through Kate the Great because it's his daughter. Obviously, he probably was like, "Hey, where are you guys?" So she was supposed to set up to win that match, but instead, Misbehave ended up killing her.
Got aggravated because Kate the Great was actually serious and started punching her in the face, like bragging, like kicking her in the face, and then hitting her with like So like Michael, I'm just using this for example. Like Michelangelo from Ninja Turtles, like his little katanas.
No. Michelangelo's the nunchucks. Leonardo.
Oh, the nunchucks, and then one of the other piece, like see on the chest too. One of them taken off, and he just has one with a chain, and then Kate the Great just starts smacking her with it, and she starts getting aggravated, then gets her chain, but she shouldn't. Oh my god, she couldn't like bring it, so someone I don't know who.
Someone brought it and threw it in the ring.
And then threw it in the ring for her.
Yeah.
I think it was one of her friends or something. And then she starts using it and then just starts choking her with it, like slamming her down in the water. And the thing I thought that was actually kind of smart about this match, because if the floor was wet, then it would be like slippery and stuff, where like it's hard to like wrestle and stuff.
Yeah,
well, that's why I also thought it was like a smart match.
No, it was. And what was cool about these matches is they had like a twist to it. Like I personally thought
the Earth match where
well, hold on, we'll talk about that in a second. But like, because I want to go by each match. The win match was the first one. It was a tag team match, and in the middle of the ring was like a big fan. I thought. Like it made the wrestlers like have a hard time tag their other partners because the wind was so strong. But what I thought like how you had to survive was you had to like throw someone in the fin and kill them, but they didn't. They just the thin, what do they call it? Thin and thick.
No, thick and thin.
Thick and thin. They lost because they're from SCW and they get like
the way to lose is by dying.
Yeah, you have to die. But these guys don't know because we all know wrestling's a work. I mean, it's really physical contact, but you don't really punch someone. It's all an act. It's like a work. It's like, there is physicality to it. But think about it. I mean, these wrestlers, if they really punched each other, they'd have real black eyes. They don't because everything's a work. And Coulson, one day when he grows up, he wants to start training to be a wrestler, and he'll understand all that. He understands it now. You know what I mean? But like he'll understand how to actually do it professionally.
Like I've known that wrestling's benefit for a while.
You know what I mean? But you know that they're really doing, like they're really picking up body slam. But you know what I mean? Like they're not really punching each other.
Like sometimes injuries are real, but sometimes they're not.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Cody's black eye right now is actually real.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because John Cena chooses to knock Cody out with a Rolex watch.
So the second match after the win match was the water match. Water match. Oh no.
I just talked about the water.
Yeah, the water match.
So it was the Earth match.
Yeah.
So it was like the Lucha dude.
The Lucha Enigma Jones.
Yeah, Enigma Jones versus like this luchador.
Yeah, no. It was I forget who it was, but they put glue on their hands.
So they stick their hand in hot water and then.
No. They put their hands in glue and then put them in broken glass.
They do that last.
Oh well, I just remember their hands had glass.
Oh right, it's glue first and then glass, and then something goes over the glass. So
like I don't know, but it makes it stick more.
And then they're like fighting in dirt, and there's like glass.
Yeah, it was weird. That's why they called it an Earth match. It was weird because in the middle of the ring was dirt.
The thing I like about this match is that the luchador fakes dead, and then he actually comes alive.
Yeah, that was cool because he knew.
But he died at the end because.
Yeah, he did die at the end, but he knew. Well, all he had to do was just heal his cut.
Just like
because
I'm not gonna spoil.
You don't want to go into order because he knew that he noticed. Okay, these wrestlers, he kind of like he never talked. His name was Enigma Jones. He was a luchador. He was a black guy who was playing a luchador, and he knew. He kind of like was observant, and he was watching and noticing. Okay, man, people are dying because after a match, why are the wrestlers not coming back to the locker room? So he's kind of catching on to it. So he faked his death. And to see where they are, to see where the bodies were going and everything, because he wanted to know what was going on. He didn't speak till the end, but he had this really bad cut. So the Earth match in the middle of the ring was dirt
with a piece of glass.
No, not just a piece. It was tons of glass that was jammed in the dirt. Why I don't know. It was really really weird because they already had glass on their hands. But he supposedly lost. He faked his death. And then the match after that was the match between Mean Joe and Chris Jericho.
No. There was like a match with the fire.
Oh, that's right. Great job, Coulson. The Inferno match. Well, first Joe had to fight the Inferno match. And the Inferno match was exactly what you thought it was. It was fire. And
the last match was the glow. I'm not going to spoil it.
No. Good job. You learned because you're doing well. No. Hey, awesome job. You'll learn. Good job, bro. But the Inferno match, Joe was fighting this guy, and he's like, Joe's trying to tell him, listen, man, we don't have to do this. And the guy's like, I have to. They got my family. They have my kids. They're gonna kill my kids if I don't kill you. So Joe didn't want to kill him. He's like, let's team up together. And let's kill these guys. Let's get out of here. Let's kill Chris Jericho and get out of here. By accidentally, what he did was he came at him and he moved and he went right into the fire and he killed himself pretty much, avenged death.
So it was like a fire in the middle and then all around the aprons.
Yep. And then the next match after that was Mean Joe faced Chris Jericho in a steel cage, which was really cool stuff. Which is really cool.
And there's like barbed wire at the top.
Yep. And he ended up killing Chris Jericho. He there was this knife that Chris Jericho had to kill Joe with to bring the Dark Lord, to sacrifice Joe to bring the Dark Lord, but instead what he did, the girl stabbed him and then she like kicked it in his chest. It was awesome.
No, like the stomach or something. Or it was like a heart.
Yeah, in the heart.
Okay,
well,
now I'm gonna say the part that aggravated me. The luchador that was cut, the girl had tape the whole entire time and she didn't use it because when Mean Gene Joe was at the end, she took out tape and I'm like, why didn't you do it with that luchador?
For
some odd reason. The whole place caught on fire.
Yeah, like, it was weird. Yeah, I think
you could have wrapped him whole.
I think Jones should have never died. He should have never died. He had a slice mark from a piece of glass on the match that he had.
Yeah, and he had pink and white, like pink and yellow.
It was a really good color combination. But what happened was like he shouldn't have died. If he just took some tape out or something just to cover his cut. And in the end, something, just anything, just to stop the bleeding. He ended up dying at the end.
Like a piece of clothing. Take your cape off.
Yeah, he could have done, but yeah, he didn't need to die. But so at the end, they hopped in the van and they're about to escape, and all of a sudden the Dark Lord. It's a very weird ending. It is a weird ending, huh?
So, and I actually, when I after the movie, I went onto my TV and I searched up Dark Match. And I don't know how we didn't notice it, but the picture of when it shows the thing, the demon's in the back of Chris Jericho in the photo.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Because it had like the antlers. But
where in the photo?
Like you see how you rent it and like it says rent and buy.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Like the screen, it had the demon in the back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But the weird thing is that they're obviously gonna make a second one because. Because the way it ended, the girl misbehaved was just about to hit her, but the movie just ended. So that's how we know.
Yeah, because the Dark Lord came up and he's like, who's next? He's all green and he's got horns.
Oh, it's a girl. Remember that girl?
Yeah. And she's like, yeah. Well, the Dark Lord, he rises and he has like horns and he's all green. He's like, who's next? And she's like, I am. And then they kind of run to each other, and then the credits came up. So I think if the movie makes enough money, because it's a movie that was on Shudder, which is a horror channel that you can get off Amazon Prime. I think that if the movie does do good enough, I think it will do a sequel. If not, then it's just gonna end like that. So
Shudder's like a thing,
it's all horror.
It's really like
Well, that has violent nature and a violent nature. Okay, Colson. So you can't really make a NECA figure of anybody. So
to be honest with you, what I call a NECA figure of this movie is the Chris Jericho AEW figure.
Yeah, because he's the main character, and I wouldn't want that. So what do you want it?
If they made separate figures of each person, then...
Oh, that's a little different. Yeah, but usually when movies like this, when they make NECA figures, it's for the main killer.
Yeah.
So it'd just be like you said, it'd just be a Chris Jericho, and I'm all set. This is actually back to like movies where I wouldn't want the NECA figure. How about you? Would you want it? Yeah. Okay. So what's your favorite kill in the movie? What's out of all the kills?
The ending when the girl with misbehave takes the knife to Chris Jericho. Stabs it in his heart and then just kicks it in.
Yeah. Okay. So I like the Inferno one. I thought that was pretty cool. It was a little. I mean, I think I saw it coming. It was a fire match. Obviously, the only way someone's gonna survive is if one burns.
Most of the kills were shown in the trailer.
Yeah, which I don't like because you don't want to do that. You want to watch the movie. Okay.
Just like what Hard Eyes did.
Yeah. No. Hard Eyes didn't show all the kills.
Oh, only showed the end.
Just that one. Yeah, just that one big kill. That was.
No, it showed two. Because when he stabbed the guy through the camera,
but Hard Eyes had a lot of kills in it. But anyways, so what would you rank this movie 1 out of 10?
I would say like a 7.
You like it?
Yeah, 7.
No, I mean, it's your ranking. It's whatever you like.
8 or 7. I really like this movie.
Yeah, wrestling and stuff. Me, I'd give it.
No, that's not even my.
Oh, just like
it's like and this is what I like. It's every single match it has like a little like storyline to it. Like the Inferno match, like it has like details to the match. Like the water match has it adds water in the match. It's creative matches.
Yeah, you're right. It's your rankings.
I feel like every WWE thing it's like something creative. like a Falls Count Anywhere's match. That's creative.
Me, I'd say like a 6.5, 7. What I like about this movie the most is it's very like gritty because it's like it's supposed to be like back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And I like it, man. Like even when like
Totally Killer.
yeah, like even when the
I'm
guy.
not going to spoil Totally Killer because we haven't done.
Yeah, we haven't done that. But even when the guy is recording the matches, because what it is that they're snuff matches, and he's recording them because they want to make money off of them. And I love what he says. He's like, I can't wait to record this and put it on beta. Now, beta is something Coulson doesn't know nothing about. Back in the day, there was VHS tapes, but before VHS was beta, and they're little small tapes. And I mean that's how 80s this is, which I thought was really cool, and it has like a grainy look to it. Where most movies nowadays is like everything's in 4K and like it looks great. Yeah, it looks great. This was like very grainy-ish looking, and I absolutely love that. So, okay, so we talked about our favorite kills, NECA figure, and our ratings, and that was it. So yeah, I like the movie. I thought it was good. I give it a 6.5. Coulson gives it a 7 or 8. It is a good movie. I'd go out and check it out.
Would you actually buy this?
Oh, yeah, I probably would. I mean, honestly, like. Anything with slashers and stuff like that, I do want to eventually own them all. I mean,
It wasn't really that slasher. We all know
it wasn't a slasher. This really wasn't a slasher. This, like our channel.
What I think this was either a comedy or a mystery.
Oh no,
horror.
it's not. No, it's not. No, that's not a comedy. It's definitely not a comedy.
This could be like something like.
No, it's just a horror.
No, this could be like a mystery horror movie, like Jeepers Creepers.
No, it's not like. No, I wouldn't call it Jeepers Creepers. Rom-com means like romantic comedy. Horror, that's like Hard Eyes. Hard Eyes is a romantic comedy. Even Scream is this comedy towards it. This, then you have like monster horror, like The Fun House and Frankenstein and Dragon, Monster Squad, stuff like that.
I love that movie.
This movie, it's just a straight up horror. It's not really a mystery. It's just a horror movie. It's not a slasher. Definitely not a slasher because it's not a guess who done it. It's just a horror movie. My goal, I do want to own every horror movie, and that's a lot of horror movies. But I love owning slashers.
Like yeah. You still got the 70 horror movies.
But I definitely want to own like slashers more than anything. I guess maybe if I saw it one day and it was a cheap price, like $5-6. I mean, I like it because Chris Jericho's in it, and it is different. It's taking wrestling and horror and putting it together, which is pretty cool. And that's why I give like a 6.5. I did enjoy it. Like I could, if there is a sequel to this film, I definitely will watch it. Yeah, I definitely will watch it, and I'll probably watch the first one again just to remind myself what the movie is again.
Like if the second one comes out and you forgot what happened in the first one, then you probably watch the first one.
Well, that's what I was saying. I'll definitely
so you know what's going on.
Definitely. So.
Like the end of the movie.
All right, guys. So we have, like I said, this is the second video today. Tomorrow we'll have our third. Yeah, I know Coulson's excited about that.
But the only thing I'm not excited about.
Oh yeah, tomorrow Coulson goes to school. He goes home. But don't worry, sometime pretty soon Coulson's birthday's coming. We got some things planned for that. Yep. All right. So everybody, everybody have a great day. Have a God first and family, and
make sure you like and subscribe.
Take care, guys. Peace.
Happy prank.